Yeah, you know it, KD, the laughing stock, niggas got that voice. In this crazy world, we gotta make a choice. They say our logic's swishy, but we're making noise from the top of the charts. Here the people rejoice. Stop being buck munchers, just get swishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss. Stop being buck munchers, just get swishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss.
The camera's not on.
Well, the camera is on, but there's something over the top of it.
What do you mean the camera's not
over
on?
the top of my nipples
Oh,
because...
no.
Wait, why are we talking like this?
I don't know. You started it.
Good day, mates. Welcome
All right.
to Squishy Logic. I am your comedic babyface who is here now and definitely was not at the room when we started.
No.
KD Hinken.
Yeah.
Joined us all by my man to the left. You know his name. He's not in tiles. But I can assure you his name is not in the Epstein file.
Hey,
It is really. I'm just
what?
covering for him.
I
Nathan Parish.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, man, yeah. You're in there.
When was I at Epstein's Island?
I never said you were in the island, at the island. You were along with Elon Musk. You were CC'd into the message that asked where basically Musk was begging to go.
I mean, to be fair.
Pretty pleased
Yeah,
when I come
Musk
to the
alone,
wildest
that.
party. Oh, no, exactly.
Yeah.
I regularly hear you talking about having to help him mould the shape of his winky.
It's not even that. It's just he comes around, mate, whenever he fancies it. Like he doesn't get no from anyone. So occasionally you'll just knock on the door, and you hear it, and you go over, and you're like, "Oh, well, it's the pizza I ordered," and it's not. It's fucking Elon, and he's like, "Hi,
he's a fiend as well.
Have you seen my Tesla?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I've seen the Tesla, Elon. Yeah. Jesus, man."
I thought the Cybertruck as well that broke, when you first did it. Yeah, but it's just new.
Yeah, but this one flies. I was like, no, it doesn't.
Well,
no, it doesn't.
Apparently, I don't think it was them, but there is flying car stuff now. Yeah. But we ain't going to get that in England for a while because there's apparently a lot of low air laws over here or some shit.
Yeah, that's the reason. American police helicopters, when you see them in movies and stuff, they're always literally by the buildings and shit, over the top.
I've seen them quite low here too. But I know what you mean.
They're not allowed to go anywhere near as low. Not without a very specific, request, and then that being confirmed. They can then, but they have to get the confirmation first. Whilst in America, it's just do it, lads. We trained you.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Mm-hmm. It's funny though with all the Epstein files stuff. Obviously, most of the people covering it, as with most things, end up being American just because of the size of it. So a lot of them are completely ignoring the whole,
the British side.
The British side of it, not fully. The royal family, not that.
Oh no, I did see this.
The royal family, that's being covered.
Yeah, we know about Prince Andrew.
Yeah, because all the extra photos that have come out.
But now, I did see this. Now we're talking about
Fergie.
Yeah, now we're talking about Peter Mandelson.
Yeah, is that the MP guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Peter Mandelson was very crucial to Tony Blair's government. He was very crucial to, what was the guy who took over from Tony Blair?
Oh, Gordon Brown.
Gordon Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, he was a big player in the whole Labour movement.
The last time Labour was in, that's weird.
Yeah. He's also been quite vocal in support of Keir Starmer and all that kind of stuff.
There's Labour, he's in support of Labour.
Yeah. But the thing is, this guy has always been considered a bit of a creep.
Right.
Always.
Kind of an open
He's
thing.
always been a little bit fucking shady. He's always sort of done backroom deals that he shouldn't have been doing. Right. He's always been into that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Right? He's a bit of a dirty politician. And the fact is, it doesn't surprise me that he's in the Epstein files at all.
Yeah.
At all.
There's lots of people in there that obviously I'd never heard of too, but mean something. Like the guy from Victoria's Secret, Wexner.
Yeah.
Something Wexner. I had heard that name before. He's apparently the guy that had something to do with him getting his money.
Yeah.
In the first place. There was bits in there that confirmed that he was a talent scout essentially back in the 90s for him.
Oh, was it?
Get millions.
Listening to one of the Joe Rogan podcasts where they were talking about the Epstein stuff that had come out recently.
Oh, okay, yeah. I watched an Oompaville, hour something video about it.
Yeah, I bet that's good. I bet it goes into proper detail.
I had to watch it in a few parts for a moment.
Yeah.
What other stuff have you heard?
Well, I mean, that's about all for now on the front. I've had a very interesting week. Let's put it that way. I've not done a lot of thinking, and I've certainly not been involved in a lot of politics stuff.
Oh, yeah, unlike me, I've had my foot in that door for a while. And by foot in that door, I mean that I read The Guardian.
Ooh.
I know.
He's a
actually
fancy
say
schmancy man.
cultured, yeah. Just like the right kind of meat, I'm cultured.
Right.
I think that's the right term, but what were you saying?
I was just saying I didn't know much else apart from that.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, the files. That one made me laugh with Elon Musk, just seeing it as well. Him basically begging to go to the island for the wildest party. I can't remember the date, but
I mean, to be fair, he should just be thankful he dodged a bullet by being not invited.
yeah, but the fact that he really wants to get invited just made it look worse. And
It does make it look worse.
It's funny because he was going so ham about it all. You know,
Yeah,
pointing the finger
yeah.
out. That Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That's why he doesn't want to release. It's like, well, he was, but you were in it worse.
Yeah.
Trump's mentioned.
You weren't even in the party,
I know,
but
what,
you're there.
yeah.
And you're trying to get in.
I know why there's still half. What is it like? The 6 million files and 3 million have been released now.
Yeah.
Because they're not releasing anything that's to do with ongoing investigations.
Right.
Names victims.
Yeah.
Shows victims.
Although that's questionable because they redacted a load of people who weren't victims as well.
Yeah. Well, that might be to do with ongoing stuff.
Could be.
Investigations and shit.
Could
So
be.
as a way to explain away anything, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But there was stuff put out about Trump that had been redacted afterwards as well,
Right.
which is rare. So kind of shows it,
I mean, everyone knows Trump and Epstein were buddies. We know this.
Yeah.
It's not fucking rocket science.
It's known, but he also, to be fair, like I said, there's nothing really incriminating in there about Trump from what we've seen.
I mean, it
makes sense.
As far as we're aware, it could just be fucking parties with hot chicks around and stuff like that. It doesn't. Not all of the parties that Epstein did.
That's true.
Were
underage people.
Underage parties.
There was one
that wasn't his only vice.
No. There was something about.
It's weird to call it a vice.
Yeah, well, it is though.
Yeah.
There was something about Bill Gates. He had been found out for basically the fact that he saw some Russian woman, 26-year-old.
26-year-old Russian woman.
Got him, gave him an STD, who he then passed on to his wife.
Yeah.
So that kind of outed him.
Although that was only in Epstein's email out, so that might not have been true. That might have been a different thing, It might have been trying to blackmail him, but it seems pretty in the realm of possibility that would be a thing.
It would be pointless putting a lie in there because you can't blackmail someone with a lie.
No,
that doesn't really work.
No, you're right. Yeah,
especially the wife. The wife would just be like, "No, I never got an STD. What are you talking about?"
Sorry, yeah.
Try not to yawn on
directly
TV.
into the
Not the noise. The noise you can't really hear it yawn. But
it's been a very long week.
Yeah.
It's
just strange that people say that. It's like, what, do your energy levels replenish after a week or something?
No.
What are we talking about?
No.
But I'm just, at the same time, I've learned in my weird head, even when I've not got energy, I've got energy.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of turned on, but it's kind of tiring as well in a different kind of way.
Yeah.
If I was with people all day, then if I was with them, from back in school kind of time, by lunchtime, I'd be like, oh, I'm around people too much. I need to be,
Before I forget, can I give you an idea I've had recently? It's a bit of it's
what it is. I don't know.
An alien theory, right?
Right.
Now, we've started seeing more and more of the UFO stuff, right?
In that case, yes.
Yeah.
So I just forgot to say you can give me an alien theory.
Right, yeah.
You asked. I thought it was only polite to give you a right answer.
Yeah.
Direct.
Good. Thank you.
Yes.
So we've seen more of the UFO stuff recently. It's becoming more of a thing. People are starting to acknowledge it more.
Yeah, over the last few years. You mean?
And I've heard people talking about, well, maybe they're curators, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. Maybe they're trying to, watch us develop AI and they're all AIs anyway or something like that, right?
Right.
Maybe that is the case. Maybe that everything that travels interstellar has to be an AI because nothing will survive longer than that, right?
Wait, that makes sense. I could buy that.
Yeah, but say that the AI had to leave at some point. And that was, when all the shit went down with humanity and everything went wrong and we forgot all of the stuff, And what if they're not the curators? What if we're the curators? We're supposed to just sort of keep the planet at a vague amount of homeostasis until they get back. Yeah. Because if you're going to use a machine to do that, you've constantly got to repair it, which is a pain in the arse. But if you leave a biological entity that sort of just brings everything to be, into balance in the way you want them to do it. Yeah. Like we mine a load of stuff out so the next time they come out, they don't have to do it themselves. It's already been mined out. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, that's kind of like the, in a sense, it's a little bit like the Anunnaki. Yeah. That's the right word, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where they believe that, like, they were doing all this stuff like, mining the earth and all that. Yeah. And they got tired of doing it themselves, so they created this half, whatever they are, Anunnaki, half ape hybrid that became humans. Yeah. And got them to do it. Yeah. And then there's supposed to be that, ninth planet now, used to be called the 10th planet. Yeah. But ninth planet now, going around, further back than Pluto. And when it eventually swings back around will be when they come back.
Yeah. I can never remember the fucking name of it.
No, I can never remember the name of the planet. No, I can't remember it. Could find that easy enough. Yeah, I don't actually care that much.
No, really, no.
Not the name. I never care about names that much.
Yeah, It's like you know how Mass Effect works. The story of Mass Effect.
Not really.
So basically, those giant crab-like things that drop out of the sky.
I don't even know.
Oh, mate, you got to play those games at some point. They're fucking brilliant.
They're old.
They're not, they still look great, trust me. They're still like Xbox 360 plus level stuff, and they did a remaster on them, so they look really good.
Yeah.
But basically, the whole point is these giant things wait outside of the galaxy for 50,000 years. Okay. And every 50,000 years, they come back into the galaxy, and they've left these Mass Effect drives lying around. And if you get to be a spacefaring nation, eventually you'll find one of these Mass Effect drives. You'll have to use the Mass Effect drive to get to the next solar system, because that's the only way of faster than light travel.
And it's like Mr. Beast, you get put into a big, 100 people kind of game, and then by the end of it, they're all dead, and the one alive, and they get 5 million bits.
No, it's even better than that. What they do is they get every single species in the galaxy to use the Mass Effect drives, get used to using the Mass Effect drives.
How the fuck is a rabbit going to use it?
No, you have to be a sentient creature, that's the point.
Okay.
And then when they come back into the galaxy, they turn all of the Mass Effect relays off, so no one can get anywhere, and then they just systematically pick off anything that was smart enough to use them.
Oh.
It then uses the genetic code of all of those various species to create new fuck, what are they called again?
They could just, just to be honest, they could just make this so much easier if they just put a little bomb in all of the drives and a little, needle that came out in an arm, took some DNA and then spat a bomb at them. Or that little needle, put in some, poison that kills them. Yeah. But at the same time, just 2 little needles, you say, one puts in poison to kill them, and the other one takes DNA.
Yeah. But the idea is that they
kill the game.
They take all of the DNA, make new Reapers, and use all of their sort of pieces of technology. They sort of rip that apart and make new Reapers out of that as well, right?
Oh.
So is that, and they're AI, and I'm just sitting there thinking that potentially could be what's happening. We're just sort of watching the AI, watching us, and they're they've almost got enough materials that we want. Give it a little bit longer, and then
I'm assuming
we'll just wipe them all out, take everything we want, and fuck off again for the next 50,000 years.
That might be what they do anyway. I mean, we don't know about the other part.
No,
because I'm not going to lie, kind of confused me when you were saying it.
It's good.
Okay,
it's a great.
I'll take your word for
it's honest. It's one of those game franchises where if you're into computer games, I mean, especially if you're into story-based computer games, you have to play Mass Effect.
I like making my own stories sometimes.
No, I understand. That's part of the fun of Mass Effect, though. You get to make choices about it all.
Oh, okay, that's cool. But odds are I'm not going to go back and play
but
game.
It's so good.
Well, saying that though, I do want to come up with a new show about something, podcast about something else that's a bit more niche. But I don't think old games would be it.
No.
Because I don't think I'd play them enough.
I still think we should do more movie stuff. I
That
enjoy
could be a
doing movie stuff.
possibility, yeah. But today, though, we're going to be talking about... We won't get into it right now, but we're going to be talking about something that's maybe one of these sentient creatures that will be picking up the Mass Effect drive. In my opinion, he should be, because it's Kanzi, the smartest ape that ever lived.
Yes.
Who, I said ever lived because he died not that long ago. Oh. Despite doing stuff such as learning how to play Minecraft.
That doesn't stop you dying.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah. But he's got shit out extra lives, you see, that respawn him.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was also not in the Epstein files, I would like to
Good.
confirm.
We know what bonobos are like.
They didn't... bonobos
They're randy
even,
bastards.
Yeah, they weren't even believed to exist until like very recently.
Yeah.
Bonobos, yeah, because they were like... people were like, oh, there's a Yeti type thing, Bigfoot type thing in this place. Eventually found out.
It's pretty hard to piss off a bonobo.
Why?
I don't know why, but in comparison to like a chimp you can piss off really easily. But a bonobo have quite a nice time.
That makes sense, because this is the only ape story that I've learned about recently that doesn't end in
someone's
him attacking.
face. Yeah, someone's face getting ripped off.
I never thought about it.
And their genitals and hands and feet.
Yeah, I never thought that's because he's a bonobo.
Yeah, no, he's a bonobo. Bonobos, like when bonobos have a disagreement, they fuck. I'm not even joking.
Cool.
I'm not even joking. Bonobos will bang constantly. That's their one way of like social connection. They just fuck everyone.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
1929. He was identified. Oh no, later officially recognised as a separate species in 1933. I feel like it was later than that, but when they actually found him, they found a skull at this point.
Well, to be fair, before that, people were probably just going, "It's a fucking chimp, shoot it."
Yeah. It's a monkey.
Yeah.
What kind of monkey? That doesn't matter. It's a monkey.
It looks like a chimp. Shoot it. It's going to hurt us.
We're monkeys. Shoot us. Shoot us in the
Look,
face.
it's coming right at us.
I'm coming right at us. I'm coming right for me. Pow.
Yeah.
I think I shot myself. Dag nabbit. That would be my reaction if I shot myself.
Well, yeah.
Dag nabbit. I'd just gone and done shot myself.
I just done and gone and shot my face.
Done, shot
well, that's going to be a wrap on old Billy Bob.
Should open these Japanese Dr. Peppers that I acquired.
Oh yeah, let's before we get bonoboed.
Yeah. Oh, they're thick. The ring is thick.
Oh, it is.
Oh God. Oh, it's a weird top.
It looks a bit penisy, doesn't it?
That, you know what? It does actually. Yeah, it does remind me of the Blue Ocean. What is it? The Ocean Gate.
Yeah. Oh,
what's it called? The Amazon space stuff.
I'm detecting notes of Dr. Pepper.
Oh, it tastes like nice Dr. Pepper.
It tastes like sparkling Dr. Pepper, if you know what I mean.
It just tastes like old Dr. Pepper, because the old Dr. Pepper was a lot better than the Dr. Pepper we get here now. So I used to love Dr. Pepper. It used to be like
it's
my
not as thick,
favorite.
is it?
It's something, I don't know.
It's like crisper.
Yeah.
Do you reckon that's normal
More
sugar
unhealthy.
as opposed to like corn syrup?
What is... are we allowed corn syrup here?
Yeah. They've allowed it now.
It's the stuff that we're not... Oh, so we weren't before?
No.
Oh, that might be what it is then.
You know what I mean?
Most of them don't use
like
it
the
still.
new stuff, it tastes like syrupy. It tastes like thicker.
Yeah.
But this doesn't taste thick. It just tastes like refreshing and crisp.
At the same time, though. Well, but the new drinks, though, I don't think the Dr. Pepper now actually tastes any different at the moment. I don't think they've changed it since something's been legalised then.
No. It's not been. I mean, it's been that way for a while. Like 10 years easy.
It's not worth $1.50, but...
No.
Well, I say that, though, like normal cans of like cherry Coke are £1.09.
That's pretty mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like I've just started buying multi-packs.
It's like £1 for Dr. Pepper, £1.05 actually.
Every time I want a Mars bar, I don't buy a Mars bar. I buy a multi-pack of Mars bars.
Well,
because like every time you buy a Mars bar by itself, it's like £1.09.
Yeah.
You buy a multi-pack of Mars bars, it's £1.47. You explain the fucking pricing there.
That would be shrinkflation for you.
It's so
You buy
fucking...
more and you bulk
Yeah.
buying in it.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, it is. It is really dumb. But I will happily take advantage of it.
Yeah.
In the same way that people have took advantage of apes for many, many years.
That is true,
including
unfortunately.
having sex with them and getting COVID, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was AIDS when it was supposed to be coming from fucking an ape.
Yeah, well, it could also...
Yeah.
It could also easily be someone eating chimp meat, because...
Yeah. It
Bush
could also
meat,
not be anything like that.
yeah, bush meat is a very common thing.
Yeah, totally. Especially
They
in like Australia.
constantly eat chimp.
This is Congo where we're talking about... Well, not what we're talking about today, sorry, but Congo is where bonobos were found. I didn't know that about bonobos, that they just bang.
Oh, they bang constantly.
So even if they get in arguments, they bang to
They
just...
fuck to get it over.
Oh, I mean, that's just makeup sex.
Yeah.
They really are clever.
Yeah.
They've discovered makeup sex
Yeah,
already.
they're fucking geniuses, mate.
You know, one thing I am going to do, actually... Oh, what? Something's been blocked already? Is this isn't our new one, is it?
That'd be amazing. 57...
Why are we so... That's an old one?
What? That's like fucking
Yeah.
3 months old.
WWE again, look.
What the
I
fuck?
told you, man, they're bastards.
They're right bastards.
Yeah.
Jesus. Well, did we just say their name?
No, we probably watched a...
No, I know, but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
fucking hell, mate. They're really scouring it now. They're like, ooh, what did they get away with
Yeah, it's
before?
almost like, they've gone back and looked
Yeah.
through them. It's like, we're a nothing channel. Look at the
Yeah.
views, we're not worth it.
Yeah.
So does it really matter?
You're not getting any money for it.
Yeah, it's craziness.
We're
Like,
just
why?
talking about your shit.
It is proper stupid. Like,
Oh.
we are not the kind of, like, if we were getting, like, you know, like, lots of views, I'd understand
Yeah, if we were
it
getting
more.
bad friends money,
Yeah.
I'd get it. But we're not.
Not even the money, like, like, even if it was
Or bad friend,
demonetized,
yeah.
but views and that, yeah. Oh, it's ridiculous, man. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm on the WWE's.
Side.
No, I'm on WWE's.
Watch list.
Yeah, they know who we are. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
But then I remember it's just one of the small sub companies that work for do this stuff,
Yeah.
and have got a contract with WWE.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
They've got a client.
Yeah, there's the WWE one as well, you know.
Yeah.
Sorry, the UK one. But, you know, at the same time, though, WWE know me.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's my second link to do it. Third link to WWE, actually, now. And I also knew that guy who knows the guy. No, I know a guy who knows the girlfriend of a guy who's now in wrestling.
Wow.
That was living in Birmingham.
Nice.
Yeah, he's in WWE. He used to be the bruiserweight man. But now he's under a mask as either Bravo or Rayo in El Grande Americano's family. Anyway. And the other I know some chubby guy who's got stock in WWE apparently and does something. I don't know what he
Stock
actually
in
does.
WWE.
Publicly traded?
Yeah.
When he
My
first
hair looks so bad today. It looks like I'm fucking hiding a fucking bald spot.
when he first went out, I imagine it was so much cheaper than it is now. Like now it's a huge giant thing.
Yeah.
But when he first went publicly traded, the company was a lot smaller. There's no doubt about it. I don't know how any of that crap works, though.
That would be the thing to do if you ever went back in time, is just be like, well, I know Apple's going to be fucking huge. I will invest in that.
Yeah. That's
Just
a good
before
idea.
the iPhone releases. Oh, you'd be making a killing, mate.
Yeah.
Because Apple were on their fucking knees. Like, Microsoft had fucking owned them for generations. And then they went, hey, what if everyone just had a screen on their phone?
Yeah. That
That's
might be a
genius
good idea.
yeah.
Let's give it a go. Oh, people seem to like it.
Fucking ridiculous that was.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to start talking all about Kanzi then, but I think the first thing I'm going to do is just put on, like I said, I'm going to have a lot of videos playing anyway,
Right.
that will just be playing in the background. Same as this will be essentially playing in the background, but I will just, with this one, we can have a look at it to begin with as well, though, because it's quite amazing, to be honest. To get rid of that so we can't see how many tabs I've got, get rid of my shame. I don't want that.
Shame.
Okay.
Tab shame.
Here's
You
my
should fucking see my laptop. I never close tabs.
I generally do, but it's just this one.
My computer can just deal with it.
Oh, and this can deal with. This is your computer too.
Oh no, yeah, but no, I don't mean it like that. I mean it's just like.
Oh yeah,
fucking-
you're just like deal with it, bitch.
deal with it, bitch.
Yeah, I got you.
I am
know,
the
it's
master
like-
here.
I know that's exactly how you talk to your ladies too.
You fucking know it.
Deal with it, yo.
Deal with it, yo. And I say yo every time. as well.
Yes. What you always say.
Yeah.
I always hear you say stuff like that. Right, let me play this for you then. This is just kind of crazy.
Oh, do you have a tappy?
Oh, yeah. So look at this. I have never seen a monkey build
An
a
ape,
fire.
let's be fair, an ape.
And build a fire.
That's crazy.
Have you ever seen that? To
No.
me, this feels like that's new level of there's certain levels of evolution.
Yeah, fire is definitely that's one of the most important tools that humanity ever came across.
Look at
That's mad. He's opening he's using a match.
Yeah, he's opening match.
Look at the fucking muscles on him.
He knows to stick
And the only exercise he gets is banging.
No, he gets exercise. He's got
Yeah, no, you know what
plenty
I
of
mean,
bacon. Yeah. I don't know if he bangs that much. He's normally just with his sister.
That's, well, say no more.
That is Kanzi right there. And you can tell he's a bit of a chunky monkey.
Yeah.
But look, he's so good. Like,
He's fucking roasted marshmallows.
Yeah. He's damn smart.
He's like, oh, yeah. He's blowing on it first.
Now, I'm assuming why this might not count as evolution is because it was taught rather than...
Well, yeah, but that doesn't matter.
discovered.
Like, if you...
Doesn't it though? I don't know.
No, because, it's a taught skill, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you know how to make fire when you were born?
Oh, that's a good point. I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
concept of, I can make a fire is what's important.
Yeah.
Because if you know now that you can make a fire becomes an option.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
And now for that bonobo, for little Kanzi, fire is an option.
Fire is legitimately... Well, not an option anymore because, spoiler alert, he's dead.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think we already said that, actually. I can't remember exactly when he died. There was something about it on here, actually, that should tell us. There was an RIP.
Cheers, Japan.
Oh, yeah. It's a nice drink, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where was it?
To our listeners and watchers in Japan.
I'll put on another bit for us. Actually.
Japan.
Japanese.
I'm just trying a thing where we try.
Oh, yeah, Japan.
Yeah.
Japan. We forgot to say it
Japan.
earlier, didn't we?
Yeah.
Should have said that.
I'd love to
earlier
go
on.
to Japan.
Would you?
Just for a little.
For a hot minute.
Yeah, for like a week.
Yeah.
I don't want to go too long. Although actually, I wouldn't mind doing like 2 weeks and doing one in like Tokyo, and then the rest in like the actual rest of Japan.
Yeah.
You know, because everyone just goes to Tokyo, which I get.
Yeah, Tokyo. I'd want to go to more like everywhere in Japan anyway.
Yeah.
Like all the same with anywhere, going to the tourist place is kind of boring.
So there's a bonobo playing
But
computer
anyway,
games.
So
By the way,
he has also been taught. So many like influencers have gone and done stuff. This is what one of the influencers did. So this is just not even like a proper thing or anything. This is just something they did for fun. Over 6 months, taught him how to play Minecraft. To the point that he is now so good at it. Well, now he became so good at it that he was able to beat the final boss, the dragon, whatever.
That's
There's
crazy.
pictures of him playing against the final. I mean, there was right at the beginning here. There was something. Look, if you watch right at the beginning, see, there's him.
That's him firing at the fucking elder dragon.
Yeah.
That's mad. That is crazy.
He is such a goddamn smart monkey.
He's just walking past the fucking the Enderman. This is fucking.
It's mad, ain't it?
This is mad, dude.
I love how smart he is, though.
That's fucking fantastic.
And this is nothing compared to... I say nothing compared to what he can
I'm
do.
sorry, let's pause for a second. Let's take into account... Pause, seriously.
literally
Pause. We have to take into account how many things he is understanding on a conceptual level.
Yeah, yeah.
First of all, he's understanding that that screen is a moving image.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is very difficult for a lot of animals to understand. They don't understand whether it's another animal.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't even understand it's a thing. Sometimes it's not important to them.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
He then has to understand that he can interact with that screen by touching it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's another leap. That's a giant leap.
He does a lot of stuff with the screen and the keyboard stuff, which we'll learn in a sec.
Yeah. Occasionally you can see a cat can play with like a tablet and it's got like bugs on it on something and they'll tap on the bugs or whatever. That's a thing that happens. But
I mean, we saw as well a cow recently that used a broom on his to scratch himself. Was it a pig that held like a piece of wood as a tusk?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like we're sort of holding.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
But this,
we're holding on to concepts so far that a few different animals can muster. Right. Now we take another leap. They have taught him the mechanics of the game.
Yeah.
He not only understands he can interact with this. He's not just tap on thing. He is going, right, I can go here. I can break through this wall. Mm-hmm. I can make a crossbow. I can make objects in the game. He is making tools and using them in the game.
Oh, I forgot you have to do that.
Yeah.
So you have to build shit, don't you?
And you have to break through walls and shit.
That's a whole nother
He's got
level,
spatial reasoning within inside this game. Not only that, he also understands the concept of how to complete the game.
Yeah.
So he understands not only the base mechanics, everything required to develop yourself to the point where you can actually complete the fucking game. That is insane. That is absolutely human level conception. No, not concept. What do you call it?
What a human level?
When you conceive, you can understand something.
You can understand something,
but they just he understands it. He conceives all of these ideas.
Yeah.
Right,
you can definitely understand them.
That's mad because they've tried to get rats to play Doom, and that's taken ages. But this bonobo, near his twilight years, learnt to play fucking Minecraft.
Yeah. It's a good point as well. It's not even like when he's at his youngest.
No,
he's older at this point. But let's let's learn a little bit of actual detail about this man then.
That is mad to me. That's so crazy.
I know you'll find his beginnings even madder though.
Okay.
So his life, he was birthed, adopted, and then his life wasn't planned. He was born on October 28th, 1980 at the Yerkesfield station in Atlanta to biological parents Laurel and Bosanjo. It doesn't really say why, but he would go on to be adopted by another wild
bonobo. He might have just been rejected by his mum. That happens quite a lot.
Called Matata. I assumed it would just happen for some reason.
Yeah.
Or unless there was only that baby was taken and the others were dumb.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know why. But there wasn't even a reason for it though, because Matata was the one.
To be fair, also bonobos tend to just sort of take care of everyone's babies.
Apart from their own.
No. Literally, if you got a big group of bonobos, they'll literally just everyone's taking care of everyone's
it's like
kids.
A group thing.
Yeah, so they may not have the same sort of I have to take care of this kid attitude and built into them naturally because it's a group thing. So
that might have been what's up? He's just the one that goes around planting seed in people, and then the others look after the kids. He just keeps the population getting big. That would be my job.
The Nick Cannon of bonobos.
Yeah. The sperm whale of bonobos.
Or Elon Musk, depending on who you ask.
No, Elon Musk wouldn't be the one going around banging. He would just be messaging people, begging to go and bang them.
Have you not seen that?
What?
There's a whole thing about Elon Musk just goes around impregnating really hot women and then paying them to raise the baby, but he's not involved.
There's the kind of a thing about Epstein in that, he was looking around for people with what he would call the perfect attributes from their race,
Right.
like eugenics in it.
Right, yeah.
And basically use someone as a how it was put was like using him as like a surrogate.
Oh, a baby maker, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's just like,
They'd have nothing
inject
to do
my
with it.
semen into you, and
try and
I'll
build
see you in 9 months.
Yeah, well, no, they kept him around, like, they weren't able to do stuff. He also thanked someone for the torture video. That's all we know is that an email that he sent to somebody, don't know who, thanking them for the torture video.
Holy shit. There's so many uses for that. You could be blackmailing someone with it. You could be just enjoying it. You could be getting tips.
I think, yeah. I think that could have just been all of the above, personally.
Yeah.
Anyway, so back to Kanzi.
Yeah.
So adopted by Matata. Dr. Sue Savage Rumba later explained how unusual Matata
Sue
was.
Savage Rumba?
There's some
Sue
lovely names.
Savage Rumba?
Yeah.
Is it just a really
Rumbo.
aggressive fucking robot vacuum?
Sure. I was going to say Lily Savage's long-lost daughter. Matata had lived in the wild. She was, this is her quote, she was confident, dominant, and very much her own person. She didn't feel any need to please us. Matata was enrolled in a language research program, not Kanzi. Kanzi at this stage was simply a baby clinging onto her, or so everybody thought. Nobody was teaching him. Kanzi accompanied Matata into every language session where researchers spoke normally around her, pointing at lexigram symbols as they talked, which is what's on the thumbnail. It's got like a keyboard, like 70-something symbols. A few different variations of it from what I've seen, but...
Yeah.
And obviously Kanzi was always, quote from Savage Rumba again, Kanzi was always present, but nobody addressed him. He was never trained, he was never corrected, he was never rewarded. Another researcher put it even more bluntly, quote, he was just sitting there, watching. And
this honestly, doesn't this sound a little bit like a really autistic kid?
Yeah, I guess.
You know what I mean?
Like an autistic monkey.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is,
Because some people do, not being funny, I'm not trying to be harsh, because like some people do genuinely think that autism might be like the next step up in human evolution of,
I've
of
heard
the
that
mind,
too.
right?
Or psychopaths.
Yeah, it's like there's two like splintering like factions going on.
I say autism would be probably more science-based as well.
Yeah.
Because of actual differences. Is there actual physical differences in autism or not?
I think there's differences in the way the brain actually functions, which could be seen on a scan.
I'm thinking as well Down syndrome used to be, because that's got like the extra chromosome or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was like seen as like, like obviously a and further on from our evolution, of us now, but obviously not correct.
Right.
Because you always get a few like lines that go off in evolution, and you get more that fail than actually do successfully evolve. And
that's always been the case. Yeah.
We only ever focus on the successful ones.
Yeah. But the fact is, it's like that is interesting. The where was I? Fuck.
No.
God damn it, man.
Let's get back on with this. You'll remember, just let it come back to you. So the day Kanzi revealed himself, all right. Matata, once again.
He's an autistic chimp.
Yeah, he's the autistic chimp.
Autistic bonobo.
Yeah.
Sorry.
When Matata was temporarily removed from the project for breeding, researchers left Kanzi behind. Savage Rumba describes the moment, quote, we gave him the keyboard, not expecting anything, and then he began selecting symbols correctly, deliberately.
Yeah.
Within his first recorded session, Kanzi was able to...
He's a fucking Sheldon Cooper.
Yeah, basically. He requested specific foods, used symbols to initiate play, named objects that were not visible. I saw one, for example, that was really early on. He saw a duck in a river, and he knew the words for water and bird, and he was like just pointing at it aggressively, and then in the end he was like, water bird, basically,
That's crazy.
Which, it's putting them two together. It's another level.
That's mad, yeah.
It's mental.
It's like, have you ever seen, there's a thing I think I've talked about it once before, but have you ever seen a video that the BBC did once, where they were checking the intelligence of dogs? It was a whole program on it, right?
Right.
And they got a border collie, which is known to be one of the most intelligent dog breeds. In fact,
Probably
9 times out of 10, the most
intelligent,
intelligent. And there's this one particular dog that is supposed to be the smartest dog alive at the time. I mean, it was a while ago. She's probably died now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But she was so intelligent that you could say, go and get the sheep. And she would go and get a specific sheep doll. But not only that, she could also find out what you meant by find the sheep if you put in front of her a big fucking, like, fake mat. You know, like a kid's play mat.
Yeah.
And it's got one of the sheep on there that's literally like a fluffy cloud with a dot on it. And you go, like, find the sheep. And she goes to that. Because she understands that that's a conceptual image of a sheep.
Yeah.
She's not looking for exactly what a sheep looks like.
And she knows what a sheep looks like anyway.
Yeah, so she's like, well, that looks like a sheep in comparison to that, which doesn't look like a sheep. That's a level of intelligence that is beyond most dogs. It's weird.
This is a sheep.
Yeah.
This is far away.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a sheep. Far away.
German Shepherd just like, what?
That annoyed me recently. I heard somebody say some quote from Father Ted, and they were like, one of the Father Ted quote, I love that show, shame about its creator. I'm like, shut up! Hey, there's nothing wrong, man. It's not even the creator, it's just one of them too.
Yeah.
Don't even know their history. They only know that because of what happened. And what happened? Nothing! Anyway, I'm getting off topic.
Getting off topic.
I'm getting way off topic. So, there was silence in the room as he was doing things immediately, Kanzi, quote, he was doing things immediately that we had spent years trying to train adult apes to do and failing. Another staff member said there was silence in the room, something extraordinary was happening. Everyone realised that. Language that had meaning, not memorisation. Kanzi wasn't just pressing buttons. He understood spoken English.
Yeah.
Which, fair enough.
I mean, to be fair,
not
like,
just like a dog, you learn sit, the one word and that.
But kids, like human kids, learn language early. That's really quick.
That's exactly what I think is the idea here, because they try to do with adults and they're already bred a certain way, they lived a certain way.
They communicate to bonobos in a bonobo way.
Yeah, whereas this kid, this ape was a baby when it started. He'd grown up in this world. It makes a lot of sense that that's how you'd
learn.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much the idea in Planet of the Apes, isn't it, with Cesar?
I think so, yeah.
He
literally lives with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You are right.
Helping fucking old, what's his face?
Was that John Lithgow?
Yeah, John Lithgow. Yeah.
It's pretty much true what you said, like what you was going to put for the title for this, that he is like, going to be the, or he very well could have been the
Cesar of his time.
Yeah, what did you put it as? The leader of the uprising.
Yeah, the leader of the ape uprising, yeah.
And even now, before we know, he could have made plans and took them away before his death. We're assuming that he can't do that now.
The man could,
he feels like a man, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's why I said boy earlier. It feels like a human.
He could literally beat the fucking Minecraft game. I've still not beaten Minecraft.
Yeah, I've heard that's hard.
It's tough.
I haven't seen any evidence that he actually beat it.
I know
he definitely got to it.
Yeah, I know that all the streamers make it look easy, because that's that's all they do all day.
Yeah.
For like 8 hours a day minimum is just play Minecraft in front of people.
Seems like
I don't have that much time to play Minecraft.
Seems like a weird choice as well if you're going to do any game Minecraft. But for some reason it's really popular.
It is.
I don't know why. I've never got into it myself.
Roblox took over though. Roblox is like beyond that shit. But Roblox is creepy as fuck.
It's still there, I'd say. They're both up there. Like
I suppose,
Fortnite.
I'd rather, if I was going to have a kid though, I'd rather have my kid be on Minecraft than Roblox.
I don't really care.
I do.
Why?
There's loads of creepy. There's loads of really creepy shit happening on Roblox.
It's creepy shit.
There's loads of like pedos trying to take kids and get photographs and stuff, and it happens quite regularly on Roblox.
That's fine.
And the CEO of Roblox has actively like banned people who were hunting the paedophiles on his thing.
I did. I always took a different approach with my kids. I just made sure they understood what pedos were.
Well, exactly. That's
not to talk to them about how weird that
That's
is to
the
the
way.
guy.
That's what we call good parenting.
Yeah, yeah. I was always like that. I spoke to the kids like, not like speaking to them as an adult in the sense of telling them messed up stuff.
No, but you just tell them the facts.
Yeah, my
Like,
son
this
was
is the
able.
world.
My son loved Walking Dead. My oldest son growing up, just because he understood that he used to think that the blood was tomato sauce. And it's pretty much true. So I was like, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's not real.
Yeah.
And he was watching stuff that like his 10-year-old cousin was scared of when he was like 5.
Yeah.
I find that
Well, that
funny.
was the same thing with me and my brother. We used to watch we watched Evil Dead when we were
Yeah,
12. It's like we
Terminator.
understood. It's just Terminator
That was
when I was
mine.
fucking 10 maybe. But literally, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Because it's like to you, if you understand, it's all fake. And I understood it was all fake by the time I was like 8. You're just enjoying a movie, man.
Yeah. It doesn't mean that nothing can.
There are a couple of Event Horizon fucked me up for a bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Another thing about the Epstein files. This is going to make
And
this weird.
Starship Troopers was a sexual awakening.
You know, just the same with your funny. I remember watching that film though.
And that shower scene, and you're just like,
scene.
holy shit! Look at all those titties.
Problem was though, I was watching it with my nan.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's like that moment as well as a wrestling fan where your nan or something walks into the room. It's always a moment when like Edge and Lita are having sex in the ring, for example. It's never the moment when there's like some wholesome thing going on. It's never a wedding.
Yeah.
It's never a just a normal match.
No.
It's very rare in wrestling to have a normal match.
Yeah.
But another thing I wanted to mention about Epstein while we're talking about games is that we learned through the Epstein files that he was a avid player of Xbox.
Right.
What was it that he used to play now? I did see it in there. Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's is what he was into.
Oh, I did see that.
And
And let's face facts. That is a red flag for a pedo.
Yeah, but-
There is no fucking reason a man in his 50s should be playing fucking Five Nights at Freddy's.
Well-
He shouldn't even have a concept that Five Nights at Freddy's exists.
Oh,
He should just see an image of it on the internet and go, I wonder what that's from,
Here's a
and
film
scroll
as well.
past.
Yeah, the film was on now.
Yeah, but not at the time it wasn't.
Yeah, true. I don't know when the film was
He
actually.
should not know
That's a good
about
point.
that.
I forgot about that then.
The only reason you would know that is if you're hanging around pre-teens.
One thing though, apparently
Fucked.
around the time that Microsoft or Xbox with Microsoft, started doing the thing where they were removing any known P's, we should probably say, but any known P's from their side. It's like, why would you not do that anyway? That feels like something you shouldn't really have to go out of your way to do. It feels like right away you'd be like, oh, this person is a P. Well, maybe we'll just not let them play on this game console where they can talk to other children.
You know what I found out about?
Might be an idea, personally.
You know what I heard today? Apparently
That's Bill Gates, though, which is the weird part.
Yeah.
Bill Gates and his rotten dick.
Yeah.
Which is nothing we learn about his rotten dick.
But apparently, what prisoners refer to peas as is chomos.
What?
Yeah.
What? Say again.
Chomo.
What? That's
a chomo.
What is?
A pea.
Oh.
Yeah.
Chomo. Okay, we can. Oh, nonce is a good word.
Nonce is good because they don't pick that up.
Yeah, I've seen.
That's too British.
Yeah, I wondered that if it was a British thing.
Because the Americans don't use the word nonce.
Yeah, nonce. That's the best one to use. Actually.
Fucking nonces.
Yeah, the nonces, man. Because that to us is like it even sounds a bit worse,
Yeah.
Because it's one you can just say.
Well, it's like effeminizing, and it's it's you know what I mean. It's like you're not even a real man. You're a fucking nonce.
Feels like the kind of thing you'd hear in a prison.
Yeah.
Definitely, like Bronson would say it. I wouldn't be surprised.
But
if
it definitely
Kanzi
makes
learned
you.
it.
It definitely makes you less of a man.
Yeah.
And good because you are.
Oh look, going back to Kanzi anyway, who probably is smarter than a lot of the people in prison too.
Yeah.
He was also correctly able to respond to more novel-spoken sentences than a 2-year-old human child. But definitely at this point, smarter than a 2-year-old child.
That's mad.
And 2-year-old children, like smart to the point you can have a conversation. I think I can't remember what my kids.
Well, it depends on the kid. They can ask for things.
Yeah, they understand things.
Yeah.
Some of them are lazy, just lazy children.
Yeah.
Adapt Savage Rumba.
Didn't Einstein not speak until he was like 8?
I don't know, but a lot of smart children either don't speak early or they have motor function issues where, like, you know, they'll shit and wee themselves.
Yeah.
Or something like that, you know. Like I got a mate whose kid, you know, like he's super smart, but also just had never managed to get to grips with not shitting himself in bed, even though his younger brother can.
Yeah.
You know, this is how it goes sometimes. My kids never had that issue, almost like they're not super smart. Very emotionally mature, my children.
Right, okay.
Savage Wumbo, anyway, said at this point about Kanzi that at that point it became impossible to argue that language comprehension was uniquely human.
Well, yeah.
Oh, well, hold on. I will argue that wholeheartedly.
Well,
because how can you say the fact that a monkey has learned to do it, that proves that language comprehension can only be done by humans? You not see an issue there?
No, it became impossible to argue that it was unique to humans.
Oh. So I agree with her.
Yeah.
I agree with her. Okay, cool,
Yeah.
thank you. Sorry, Miss Savage Wumba. After a caregiver hid a treat as a joke, Kanzi later pressed the lexigrams and said, "Bad surprise."
To be fair, that's a good way of explaining a prank.
Hiding. Yeah. Which is crazy because, like, apparently he had like a sense of humour. But you imagine like a chimp. If this would have been done, you hide one of his treats. He'd just take your fingers instead.
Yeah.
Or your eyes.
Yeah.
I could totally.
There was a
that.
story about a guy who like loved his chimp, had to give it away, brought a cake for his chimp, and then the chimp tore him apart.
Yeah. I think it was the. I don't know if it was the guy that actually. It wasn't the chimp he gave the cake to.
No.
It was another chimp that the guy had forgot to lock the cage for, and he was jealous. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the guy who brought the cake, or just somebody in the place that
I don't know.
took the cake and was taking it to the.
He might have been, yeah.
But anyway, bad surprise though was a phrase that nobody had taught him. He made it. He understood the words and put them together. So it's just more proof, that he's not just hearing the words and repeating them. He understands them because, like you said, he put them together. Bad surprise.
Yeah.
That's really smart.
Yeah.
If you don't think that that's that smart, I understand for a person, you'd be pretty tired if that's all you could do at this age.
Yeah.
But, think about your dog doing that. It's a good way to think about it. Imagine your dog doing all this stuff.
Yeah.
Imagine your dog building a fire and roasting marshmallows.
Yeah.
That's mentalism. Playing Minecraft.
Fucking playing Minecraft, dude. I still get
language.
That amount of intelligence is remarkable, man. To be able to play that game is incredible. There's so much you have to understand.
I suppose we shouldn't put too much into that just in case this guy managed to fake it somehow.
He could have done, I suppose.
I don't know. But I've seen this monkey do so much that I'm just not surprised at all. As you can see as well from the picture, he got so chunky.
Yeah.
Let me put it up again, actually. He ended up being, quite a chunky monkey.
Well,
I would have to say.
I mean, if you're in captivity, what else are you going to do?
Well, yeah, exactly. That's fair.
Yeah.
I would be a chunky monkey if I was in captivity.
Look
Look
at
that chunky boy. Who's a chunky monkey? Who's a chunky monkey? Yeah, you are a chunky monkey.
He's such a cheeky looking ape. You know what I mean?
Yeah, only ape I know of that didn't end up ripping people apart.
Yeah, in the story. Yeah, this is a feel-good ape story.
This is legitimately a feel-good ape story. One of the few.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine many out there. You got that playing still. Let me get back to it. Okay, so on other occasions, he would tease caregivers by requesting games and then walking away mid-interaction. One caretaker said, quote, he absolutely knew when he was messing with you. And you can tell it. I've seen some of these monkeys laugh before. It's hilarious. Yeah, but they have fun. So he participated in experiments on early tool use, and he was shown how humans nap stones, which is carefully striking one rock against another, and he actually created his own way of doing this. He picked up a stone and threw it to the floor as hard as possible, rather than just banging them together or something, and see it working. When they got flakes up and then they turn them into arrowheads and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Because apparently the smaller bits are stronger. All that kind of stuff. So he got he understood that shit pretty quick from the sounds of it. He didn't just copy people. He definitely solved the problem, which is quite cool when you think about it.
Yeah.
He also loved interactive technology, though. He played Pac-Man.
There you go. So he's had a gaming career.
I have actually watched him play Pac-Man, actually thinking about it. I'm going to find a video of him playing Pac-Man, actually. I know I've seen it on something. He might have already played on this, I don't know. Oh, God, that really didn't work.
Kanzi Pac-Man. Kanzi Pac-Man.
There we go. This looks like it might be it.
Holy shit. If that ain't just a fucking ape playing Pac-Man.
Mentalism. Legitimately.
That's brilliant.
That's
crazy, brilliant.
It's crazy, man.
That's my favourite thing.
So it's legit as well. It's not even just like half-arsing it, he's actually playing.
That's so crazy.
Like, he understands it fully.
Oh, I got the ghost, though.
Aye, that happens a lot. Happened to me a lot, man.
Get the pill. Yes, get the fucking... Get him.
Are you just telling the monkey to take drugs then? Get the pill? You can't do that.
I can.
I mean, yeah, you can, physically. You shouldn't.
Stoned ape theory, man.
Ah, yeah.
Get him blasted, see what happens.
Oh, yeah, I think
what happens if you give a colossal dose of MDMA to a chimpanzee? What happens?
Super smart bonobo as well. I saw a channel actually on here on YouTube that is all about like taking drugs and seeing what happens on camera. Just put one on about DMT.
Fair enough.
I haven't watched it, but it looked just funny.
Did you ever see that YouTube video of work on drugs?
No.
Oh, it was a dude who literally, one time he was trying to do a petition, and he did it 3 different days. One day he was on, like, I think it was mushrooms. The other day he was on weed, and the third day he was on ketamine. And the ketamine one, he's just like staring into fucking the middle distance, not talking to anyone.
Well, what a surprise.
Yeah, the mushroom one, he's trying to keep it together, but he's just like giggling under his breath at things that he's seeing. And the weed one, he's just like perfect. He's like, yeah, mate, how's it going? Yeah. Then he does a sequel, right, where he's in one of those charity booths at Christmas wrapping presents. And he does one on MDMA, one on coke, and one on fucking LSD. And the
LSD one would probably be trippy.
Yeah, the coke one is fine. He's like, yeah, he's really into it. He's like, he's fucking wrapping parcels so quick.
Eventually, you end up having a heart attack.
Yeah,
one of them, like, you worst your heart, like overloading.
Yeah.
So I'm not a fan of uppers. I never have been.
No,
I feel like they're more damaging to you.
Yeah. The MDMA one's funny though, because he's just like,
and
you just see him like, as he does the slide through cut with the scissors, he just sort of comes the fuck up, and you can just see it on his face. We're like, oh god.
So you can tell that that's hitting him. Okay, yeah.
And then on the LSD one, he's just fucking. It's so funny, man. It's some of the best fucking videos ever put on the internet.
Yeah, that stuff's great. I do think we missed a chance by not having Kanzi take some drugs.
Yeah,
I think he'd have loved it, or he might not have. But how would he have known unless he'd have tried?
Well, exactly.
That's the point, ain't it?
Yeah.
Kanzi seemed to have a very full life, but not full enough.
Yeah.
Because as we learned, we did a whole podcast about the fact that animals do be getting drunk up and high too.
Yeah.
Remember the dolphins? They bully.
They bully fucking blowfish, man.
Blowfish.
They just beat the shit out of them, get high off the toxins, and then go party.
I saw that was on something recently. I was like, I knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. And then you got like monkeys and lots of animals.
There was also the lemurs that literally there's a fucking poisonous centipede where if you eat it you'll die.
Yeah.
But they just sit there licking it like ngang, 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 ngang. And so much so that they've got cameras and you can tell it's not from a long distance with a long lens. They're right up in front of this lemur's face and it's just like, hey bro, I had a great time.
Anyway, then, so back to Kanzi. I was getting... so with the game still again, he would get visibly frustrated when the game didn't respond the way it was supposed to.
No.
Like lots of people.
To be fair.
Another added, this tells you he had expectations, a mental model of how the world should behave.
Right.
It's true.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense. He was deeply social. If another bonobo was distressed, he often approached calmly. As you said, bonobos seem to be pretty nice.
Yeah, they're pretty like social.
Yeah,
animals.
yeah. It's surprising. A caregiver said, and quote, he noticed things. If someone was upset, he'd stop what he was doing and go over.
Aw.
Savage Rumba described his empathy carefully but clearly as, quote, Kanzi was emotionally attentive in ways that surprised even experienced primatologists.
Aw.
He often she shared a particularly strong bond with his sister, Panbanisha.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of name is that? What's Kanzi and Panbanisha? It's like one came from I don't know, Italy, and the other one came from freaking...
To be fair, they both sound like they could come from like Bangladesh kind of thing.
I was going to say Bangladesh for that one. Does Kanzi sound like Bangladesh, really?
Kanzi.
I suppose.
Kanzi, come over here, Kanzi.
Yeah, it's African.
No.
Oh, no. That's,
In this one is Bangladesh.
Yeah, Bangladesh. I misremembered what that was. After her death in 2012, his sister, staff noticed behavioural changes. One caretaker said quietly he knew she was gone. Oh, that's sad, man. I imagine that if he's so smart, he'd understand.
Yeah.
She died.
Have you ever seen that video of the gorilla who was like brought up by this caregiver for years and years and years? This dude. And he'd like bottle fed her and stuff like that and all that kind of stuff. And then she went into the gorilla breeding program and did really well.
Was it a small one?
I don't know if it was. It might have been. It was a smart one.
Right. Okay.
There's been quite a few.
Yeah.
But when she was dying, they let the guy go back in with her, and she just sort of immediately cuddles up with him, and she's just like held up against his chest, just like the two of them just cuddling, and it's like one of the most heartbreaking fucking images I've ever seen. But it's also just so beautiful because she completely remembered the guy and was just so happy that he was there.
It is crazy how they do that, like just remembering him.
Yeah.
Well, it's not crazy because it makes sense, but it's just heartwarming.
Yeah.
It is heartwarming, all that kind of stuff. Like,
and it's that thing, like, they're humans...
Especially knowing that it doesn't kill anyone as well.
Yeah. And humans are uniquely capable of... Well, not uniquely capable, but we're more capable than any other animal of making long-term bonds with multiple different species.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, this bond with Kanzi was strong, but it could only go so far.
Yeah.
After moving to the Ape Cognition and Conservative Initiative, which is, I think this was later on, his life became more stable. Staff there described him as, quote, relaxed, playful, and deeply engaged with his group.
Nice.
He was still curious, still watching everything.
Yeah.
And his final day was last year, 2025, on March 18th. He's an old fella.
Yeah.
I'll have a look exactly how old in a minute.
Especially for a bonobo.
Yeah, it was at least 80s or 70s. I think 70s. So you're talking at least like around 60 or so, 50.
That's pretty good.
I don't know if it is, but I assume. March 18th, he spent the morning eating breakfast, playing, grooming. Then he lay down and just became unresponsive. Caregiver said, quote, there was no distress. He had a normal morning. Savage Rumba later reflected that he lived a full life, longer than most bonobos ever do.
Yeah.
He also got quite chubby, as we saw.
Yeah. He had a great fucking life.
Yeah, definitely. If he was born human, Savage Rumba said, then nobody would have called him exceptional. Maybe he would have been like the level of Einstein if he was human.
Well, yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. Given the same gifts with a different brain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the line we draw between humans and other animals is much thinner than we're comfortable admitting.
Yeah.
That is the interesting thing. Every time there's stuff done on animals, like something you mentioned earlier, for dogs, It always basically ends up that they're smarter than we think.
I mean, have you seen? There's
Pretty
videos
much.
of people like actually bonded with jumping spiders.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of
Yeah,
them.
there's loads of
Yeah.
those.
It's surprising there is a bunch.
Yeah. And they all literally they will like look, they'll do the thing to get uppies and stuff. They'll like lift their legs up and like swirl them around,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
nothing
yeah.
happens. They'll swirl them around again until the finger turns up, and then they'll jump onto the finger, and it's like, oh, for fuck's sake, that is the
Onto the
cutest thing
finger.
I've ever fucking seen. That is insane. It's an insect. Well, not an insect, but think about how tiny that brain is,
Yeah.
and yet it's capable of like. Again, like bonding with a human. I think it's insane how we're capable of doing that.
I would understand that like the size doesn't actually matter that much. It makes a lot of sense to me.
Well, it's all about the wiring, isn't it? It's about the software, not the hardware.
Well, yeah.
You know?
I find this like amazing. Just watching a monkey make freaking fire. This just seems crazy.
It's
to me.
crazy, man. It's absolutely mad as fuck.
There we go. Feel like he's still just snapping the twigs and all that. You understand this? Just on a lead as well. No, that's not good. That's not a good stick.
That's a shitty
Right.
stick.
Oh, this is good.
Oh, this is good. There's a fucking stick right here.
Yeah. He's probably like, there's only certain sticks that will work.
Oh, but he's also like
Taking a
taking
break,
little
apparently.
breaks, having a little go. Like, can I have something to eat?
That's Savage Run by there, by
Yeah.
the way. She was always with him.
Yeah.
One name for the face.
Oh no, he's getting the matches. Oh, the
Yeah,
lighter.
and
rather.
lighter. Oh wow!
He's
look
using
at
a
that.
fucking lighter.
Fucking hell.
That's mad.
Not even a push down lighter. It's the actual
A
roll one.
flick roll lighter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a normal lighter. Look,
that's
the roll thing.
ridiculous, man.
You understand? To keep his
Oh, he
hands
burnt
away.
his finger a little bit.
Yeah, I
huh?
think he did. He left the lighter there,
Yeah.
which might pop it. I bet he shit himself if it popped.
Yeah. That's amazing.
It is. It's something I never thought I'd really see. Was a monkey doing something like that.
That's fucking ridiculous,
Look at
dude.
his keyboard.
That's fucking beautiful.
Let's have a look at this keyboard for a sec, actually. We'll pause it on there, and I'll do the same thing for the camera.
Oh, wow, there's loads.
Yeah, there is a bunch. I wouldn't have a clue what it means looking at them all.
No.
I'd very much struggle with remembering all of them.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was my only form of, language, and it'd probably be easier.
Well, exactly.
So
It's
I
like,
remember the 26.
well,
fingers.
that's the thing. Look how complicated that is. It's nowhere near as complicated as learning how to read Cantonese,
Yeah, 100%.
where literally every single word they have ever come up with has its own fucking icon. Like, Jesus Christ, guys, relax.
It is really strange. I never understood their way of doing it.
That's mad, dude.
Just why would you do it that way?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this is the stuff that can, and then it just carries on with the stuff that he was apparently able to do. Like, we've seen some stuff that makes him so smart,
Yeah.
but I don't think that's even like, just scratching the surface of the shit
But
he could do.
also, it makes you wonder,
Mm.
right? This is one genius ape that we found in captivity.
Yeah.
How many genius apes do you think there are just in the world?
Well, I don't know, because at the same time, this guy only became a genius because he was born in captivity and saw it from being a baby.
No, but his genius
Arguably.
was applied in this particular
Do you think it was there all the time?
instance. Yeah, he's still a genius.
Yeah.
Genetically, that's where your intelligence comes from for the most part.
Is it? I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Yeah,
didn't
it's
know
mostly genetic.
Oh, I didn't know they had like an actual like thing like that. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. I mean, like, the way you're taught is also very important, and the information you get is also obviously crucial.
Yeah.
But that means that there must be other apes out there who are at least as intelligent as this guy, right?
Corner, they can't be like a person.
But out there in the wild.
Mm-hmm.
And they might be, those are probably the ones that have started using tools and shit out there. Those are the ones that have started, like, hunting lions and stuff. Because they're like, I figured shit out.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
everyone follow me, because I've figured this shit out. They're the Elon
fucking
Musk of
lions
the
do you just say?
chimpanzee. Yeah, there's
If you
chimpanzees that eat lions.
That's mental.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be what a battle that would be to see.
And they're ripped as well. They're like
That makes
nearly
sense.
6 foot tall, and they just eat fucking lions.
Yeah, if you eat lions, man, if that's what you're going up against,
Yeah.
you must be fucking tonk.
Yeah.
I wouldn't fuck with somebody that fucks with lions.
But one of them figured it out. He was the
Joking.
Elon Musk of the chimp world.
Joe Exotic, I wouldn't fuck with him
Yeah,
either.
yeah.
For different reasons. but-
No, yeah. don't want to get whatever he's got.
Yeah, I do think he would have some kind of thing that you would pass on.
Oh, he's
to
got
you.
at least a couple.
Yeah. In different ways, there's blood ones, there'll be ones that can come out his pee-pee.
Yeah.
And he'd find a way to touch you with his pee-pee, I think.
Yeah. His saliva's got to just be corrosive at this point.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he used to just feed the lions, whatever was the leftover, like, meat from out the back of, like, supermarkets and that.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, though, I don't know what's so interesting about big cats. The little ones are cute enough. And then just get chimps. Chimps are smart. Although normally they would kill you.
Get a bonobo.
Yeah, bonobo, that's what I mean, basically.
Yeah, get a bonobo.
Because they're damn smart, and apparently you're like more chill than chimpanzees.
They're way more chill. They're super chill. Yeah, no?
So is a bonobo a chimp? Is that what it is?
It's according to the information there, it's a species of pygmy chimp.
Okay.
So it's slightly smaller than a chimp, slightly stouter than a chimp.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff.
But as we said, not as likely to rip you apart. Which personally, I consider that quite a bonus.
I like that about an animal.
I do like that about an animal. So you're right there. It is normally a plus.
It's like the amount of people who get fucking killed because they left their door open in a safari or wind the window down to get a photo. It's like, what? Yeah. Good. Good. Get out, you idiot.
Yeah, it's your own downfall. You're going to be doing that. Why do we have to?
Yeah. If you're stupid enough to go, oh, look, I'm going to pet the kitty to a fucking 300-pound lion... Then fuck you, dude.
You say that there's places like all over the place, where rich people, you always see them do it. Where you see them putting a picture on Instagram or something, like famous celebrities of them go like right next to a lion or something.
Fuck that. I know an even better story than that. My mate from uni, his brother was a biker in a gang.
Yeah, motorbiker. Yeah.
And they went and did these enormous parties, and no one really knew about it. It wasn't like Bulldog Bash stuff. It was like off-the-grid parties, where everyone could take all the drugs that they wanted, and it was wherever the fuck they wanted and all that kind of stuff. Anyway.
Okay.
One day...
you can do that anywhere.
Yeah,
really.
One day they get an opportunity, though, to do it at a zoo. Just because, one of the other members is, owner of a zoo, and he's like, yeah, fuck it.
Is that one of those things, where everybody gets a message like being like, oh, secret rave in this manhole tonight?
That kind of shit, yeah. But for bikers, and only bikers. They wouldn't let you in if you weren't.
Make sure you bring your front wheel, or there's no entry.
Yeah.
No entry without a front wheel.
Yeah. But then they were all partying, they were all off their face on MDMA, they're having a fucking great time. And the owner goes, shall I get the lion out?
Oh, God.
And these being bikers, they're like, yeah, fuck yeah, get the lion out. Get the fucking lion out right now. This dude...
If bikers on MD, or on drugs in general, I'm sure there was plenty of other drugs.
Yeah. But this guy comes out with a fucking lion on a chain. Obviously, if this lion chooses to go for people, there's nothing he can do to stop it. Yeah. It's a fucking lion.
It's like in a practical joke, because there's a lion on a chain.
Yeah.
And he was just like, so what if he was a chain? They were like, oh, it's connected.
It was snapping too. It doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's connected to like a handle or something on the wall. So I just ripped the handle out the wall.
Yeah.
It's not going to stop anything. Yeah,
Oh,
totally.
Yeah.
And what happened with that?
So literally he goes like, hey, who wants to pet the lion? And apparently the lion was a lovely lion. He was just like a big fucking kitty cat.
Yeah.
And there's just all these fucking MDMA'd up fucking like bikers just rubbing their face on this lion. Oh, he's so beautiful. And the lion's going, Rrr.
Yeah, the lion's loving it. I suppose as well, as long as he's fed too, like realistically, he's not going to have any breathing too.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense that there's plenty of animals out there that would be like that, but I just don't know if I'd take the chance personally with a lot of them. I love animals, but I respect them.
Fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, I respect the animals, man. They're going to... Like a snake, I don't know why people are scared of them. They don't even have an arm.
Yeah.
They have no arms or legs. They can't do nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
We heard the story about the guy that... Oh, I forget the name. Like Lesser Sando Island, something like that.
Sando Island?
Lesser Andorra or something like that island. where all the Komodo dragons are. One of them islands.
Yeah,
There's like 3 islands that have like loads of Komodo dragons.
Yeah.
And it was the one where he went into the office and sat down, and a cleaner had left the door open the night before by accident. And he sat down at his desk and then realised there was a giant Komodo dragon under his desk.
No, fuck.
Eventually, like, bit his leg, tried to pull it out, and ended up like ripping his thumb or something. In the end, somebody came and managed to help him. But the problem was, though, he was bleeding. They were waiting for something, for some kind of help.
Yeah.
And all the Komodo dragons in the area were able to smell the blood.
Yeah, they
do that.
Yeah.
And loads came.
Oh god.
Like, around the hut, and he was just beating them off with a stick.
Oh fucking Jesus Christ!
While I waited for an ambulance or shit, I guess.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cold-blooded killers, mate. Komodo dragons don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they are like
They are the
dinosaurs.
top predator on their island, and nothing touches them.
I mean, on their island, sure, because it's an island, but in the grand scheme, you put them into a jungle, they ain't lasting.
No, but that's not the point. The point is that's what they've been like around their entire lives. They've got the attitude of an apex predator.
They do, yeah.
Which is like, fuck you, you're food.
Yeah. Apparently there's a jaguar called, how's this? I don't remember his name now. Called Love. And the reason it was called Love was where it was.
Did he play a lot of tennis?
No. It was called Love. Good guess. You want to guess anymore? Or was it called Love? I think it was.
Was he owned by Jennifer Love Hewitt?
No.
Oh,
I see. Love Hewitt. I see. One more guess I'll give you.
To
win $500.
Was his name actually an acronym for something terrible?
No, it was not an acronym.
No.
You got half of that right, but it was for something terrible.
Okay.
Because he was called Love. Well, it depends on your opinion.
Okay.
He was called Love because he absolutely loved to eat humans.
Oh, God.
He ate and killed about 47 in his lifetime.
Fuck.
I think it was jaguar or leopard, something like that.
Yeah.
Apparently the 3 animals that will eat humans is a leopard. What was it for? Because there's a leopard, a polar bear. There was another big cat. It might have been. Was it a lion?
A lion will eat people, yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean doesn't mean they do though.
Man
go
eater
out of
is
their
quite
way.
common.
It's normally a tiger, isn't it? You hear about who's a man eater.
Oh, they definitely will. Yeah.
I think it's a tiger. You hear about more.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, tiger. Well, tigers.
They'll chase them down and stuff,
Yeah.
because they would like the taste of it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Polar bears would just go for anything they see.
Just don't run away from big cats either.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Never run.
Yeah. And
If you
dingoes as
run,
well.
they will chase you.
Yeah, it like switches on their like predator kind of thing, and if you're acting like a prey, they're gonna treat you like prey.
Yeah.
You act like a predator and be like, "What? Come on, come at me!"
Yeah,
pop, pop.
yeah.
They're more likely to react than say like if it was a house dog that ran up and was giving it the big one.
Yeah,
like he's not as likely to run away because they're dumb.
Yeah,
house dogs and that.
Imagine that though. Imagine trying to sort of like do the right thing and like just hold yourself against the charge of a fucking lion.
Yeah.
Like, oh God, what the fuck am I fucking doing?
I'm fucked. Yeah. I wouldn't put myself in a position for that to happen.
No.
And if I was, don't get me wrong, I would be with somebody, a couple of people that are slower than me. It's the only way I'd do it.
100%.
Mm-hmm. In an area where, we can run to.
Yeah.
Because what's the point of having them bigger than me? Slower than me, sorry. If, I don't know, actually, any area in a jungle would be able to run away in theory.
I might even take a paraplegic.
Yeah. That's a good idea to throw him at him. I did hear about this guy who was getting attacked by a croc, and he'd heard that apparently crocs like dogs. So he picked up his dog, threw it behind his head into the water in the hope that he would let go of him and go and eat his dog.
Fair.
I was like, what, man? A lot of people go out their way to try and like save their dog or something. He's just using it as a sacrifice.
I mean,
he's taking this, what we just talked about, taking it to the extreme. Like, do with a human.
Let's face facts, Carl. The dog's going to be faster than him.
Yeah, definitely. That's why it's not a smart thing. You got to catch him before you do it.
Yeah.
Paraplegic ain't going nowhere.
No.
And if you don't know any paraplegic, just get a really bad guy and make him a paraplegic.
Yeah.
No one's going to complain about, I don't know, I can't think of any bad people. Well, actually, there's a few bad people that have come to light recently. Mandelson, whatever that guy is.
Yeah, just fucking launch him at a lion.
Him at a lion, yeah. Don't even wait for one to attack you. Just throw him at a lion.
Oh, fuck. Oh, dear. So stupid.
I don't know if I finished telling you earlier that Epstein, after the Five Nights at Freddy's thing, he ended up getting, I think I did, he got banned for life from Xbox.
No, I don't think he did.
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, Microsoft are pretty good with that kind of thing on there.
Which is surprising, though, considering Bill Gates,
Yeah.
Microsoft, and Epstein, was this after the whole talking about a rotted penis? Did he not
Although
like
actually,
that he was
no,
talking about it?
They were only recently
thing.
okay with it. Back then, that was during fucking Call of Duty lobby years where people would just scream the N-word at each other down the microphone. So for him to have gotten banned, he must have done some real weird shit.
Apparently, they just did a thing where they started banning all known sex offenders.
Well, there you go.
Or, nonces.
I think that counts.
It might have been.
I think that counts.
It definitely counts, but I think it's specifically nonces. You don't want to turn someone off that, I don't know.
Unlike Roblox.
There was a bit forceful to a 70-year-old woman.
Yeah.
Because he's also 70 and he couldn't hear her saying no. I don't know.
Yeah.
As a deaf guy, it must be hard for a deaf guy to really figure out if consent is there or not. Every now you just have to keep stopping and looking. And like, how else are you going to know? You shout stop, I ain't going to know. I'm hard of hearing sometimes, so I'm like, what was that? No, it doesn't matter. You just gag them. Anyway.
Jesus Christ.
I heard recently something about
Madame Web.
a lot of people thinking that Stevie Wonder wasn't blind.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that.
There's a lot of evidence apparently that he was shaking hands with people and stuff.
Yeah, but there's a thing where you can be legally blind without being like blackout blind.
Yeah. You blackout like they're fucking like they're drunkards.
Some legally blind people can still read.
Yeah, that's called Braille.
No, literally read books. They have to do it really slowly because they can only see like one tiny little portion of their eye.
Yeah, probably putting it up to your face kind of thing.
But they still technically can.
Let's see if there's anything on here that will show us. I mean, I'm sure there's clips on that, but that ain't gonna.
There's loads of clips of him like catching stuff out of the air and stuff as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Slow verification video. Let's have a look what this is exactly.
Slow verification videos. What does that
I
mean?
get that. Oh, because he's turned. Oh, because he caught the mic. I have seen this before. Sorry. Yeah, because you watch him. He
catches the mic.
Seinfeld was there. It's interesting though. How is it? It's supposed to be fully blind. That's the idea with Stevie Wonder though. But is it like you said? With music managers, they lie all the time about stuff to do with musicians and that. Just make it seem a bit better. Like if they're not single, they'll tell everyone they're single.
But again, he could still be legally blind and able to potentially see a movement of an object.
Yeah, it's funny. Every time you say legally blind, I just think that it's like some kind of disability sequel to Legally Blonde.
Yeah.
It's Legally Blonde, but this time she's autistic. She's in a wheelchair.
That will be the next version of it.
Oh, will be, yeah. I would say a psychopath, but she's already a pink-wearing lawyer, so it's pretty much on the par anyway.
Baked in, innit?
Yeah, pretty much right there.
Yeah.
Proof to... Let's have a look at this again. Another one. This is apparently proof. What was the proof?
I don't know.
I'm confused. What was the proof then?
It's just there. blind people can't exist.
Doctors didn't know yet that the highly oxygenated environment inside of a newborn incubator could actually cause a great deal of damage. Stevie ended up suffering the consequences of that ignorance by living the rest of his life blind. Or did he? Some skeptics have attempted to cast doubt on that.
I didn't know that was the reason or anything that
Yeah.
he was
I
blind.
mean, look at his eyes. His eyes are definitely fucked up.
Yeah, but you can have that from cataracts. My granddad used to have that.
Yeah, but that can be a similar thing that can cause legal blindness, though.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. You don't have
Yeah.
to be fully at all, yeah.
And people with like serious cataracts, they can see like the movement of a large object.
Yeah,
near
yeah.
them,
Yeah.
You know?
So when I have my glasses, I've got terrible eyes. I have really bad eyes. My eyes are worse than my mum's and my brother's.
Yeah.
It seems to be a thing in my family that when you're in year 4, you need glasses. Both my kids are supposed to wear glasses. Doesn't mean they do, but they're supposed to.
Yeah.
Me, my brother, and my mum, people on her side.
Yeah.
My eyes are like, I look and it's just like colours and blurs that I can see. So I can totally imagine that's kind of that level,
Yeah.
For them, it's obviously like a lot worse.
Way worse. But yeah.
It's like
But
when you got your eyes closed and you can kind of tell light differences, even that to a point.
Is he like Daredevil blind? Probably not.
Yeah.
You know?
Apparently there was more proof here.
Proponent of the Stevie can see theory, sports writer Bormani Jones has pointed to the fact that the songwriter repeatedly makes use of visual imagery throughout his songs as proof that his blindness is just a ruse. He also claims the musician prefers to sit courtside.
What? But there's producers and shit. It's a stage show.
I mean, that was all stupid. That just could prove that somebody else writes the song, and him sitting courtside at a basketball match, he might say to get a better view, but it might just be so you can hear stuff better.
You can hear stuff better, yeah. That's the term that people use, though, is get a better view.
And if he's also, like we said, he might likely just not be fully blind.
Yeah.
He can see the blobs better.
Yeah.
I think that's probably what it is. They make out that he's fully blind, but I don't think he was.
I don't think he's fully blind. He's
is he dead
just
now?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
I
don't think he's fully blind. I just think he's got really, really bad vision. Is therefore legally blind.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I think so too. And I also don't really mind him just telling people that he's blind.
Because otherwise he's like, I'm legally blind. Well, what does that mean? Well, I actually can't really see shit, but I can see like the vague movement of objects.
Yeah, I can see blobs of movement and all that, but I could never drive. I could never.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to put my if I got a Prince Albert piercing, I wouldn't be able to change it.
Yeah. Archery,
clean it.
right out.
Oh, yeah. Unless it's like, the kind of fun archery where... Yeah. That's worked so well for the people that can't see. We're always losing lighters.
Yeah.
So I spent a bit of time earlier attaching a hook to the ceiling. Actually, they can't see the hook, so it's attached to a hook on the ceiling with a piece of wool with a light on the end. It works so well.
It's genius.
Can always find it then. It'd be annoying when I'm sleeping, but I'll just put it up there. That's the thing.
Yeah, you could put it even on one of the little shelves.
Yeah. I don't mind grinder shelves.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got to be using my grinder shelves. Slap a fool. There was something of it. Oh yeah. Apparently, a treaty between US and Russia has ended. Nuclear treaty.
Okay.
So people are now talking about.
Will it be renewed?
It hasn't been.
Probably not.
There's like talks now of a new nuclear arms base starting, or actually legitimate fears anyway. I mean, even if that is the case, it doesn't really mean anything.
It doesn't mean they necessarily used them.
Yeah. And apparently, I always thought that Russia did have nuclear. What treaty does it? What was the treaty?
The treaty was just limiting the amount of nukes you had.
That's probably any. Actually, yes, gotta be. Yeah, I mean, there's no guarantee. What would have been their incentive for following it in the past? Anyway, for the past few years, especially.
I don't know.
I'm not saying that they did have too many nukes, because I reckon their money was.
I'm almost
certain.
Russia is hiding the amount of nukes they.
Yeah, they probably are hiding the amount they've got, but I bet it's not a crazy amount like we worry about.
Yeah,
I don't think it would be.
But they've still got enough to hit all of the targets they want to hit. Don't worry about that.
On the dead man switch and all that kind of stuff. I think we saw about that last week, didn't we? That's still like pretty cool. Like, actually, that won't be on here actually, because it was a crap podcast that I don't think we're going to put out. Yeah. We're both dead, and I screwed up the topic. Oh. That was more main thing. I screwed up the topic. Like, remember, right at the end, I realised, there's another half to it where it explains you a bit.
Yeah. And we kept on finding stuff on the internet instead.
I'll keep it eventually, maybe, to put out. Kind of one of them to keep back for a rainy day, you know. Got a couple of them still. But I don't really see nuclear arms race. Okay, we've already got them. Was it just about how many they had?
Literally, yeah.
And we've already got things.
We've already got enough to
anywhere.
destroy everything that they want to destroy. So, like,
unless you're going to get clean nukes.
What do you want? Spares? Like, what's that for? The world's open, motherfucker.
Yeah. What's the point? Maybe. Like, they should be focusing on shooting the aliens. I want a piece of the aliens and stuff, but just in case, they need to focus on that. I mean, the laser weapons probably better.
Yeah,
I do like that laser, the dragon fire.
I'm pretty sure that whatever the material is that aliens, well, quote unquote, if they are real, the alien spaceships are made out of.
You do UFOs are real. Anyway,
I don't think it's metal.
No.
I think it looks like metal, but I don't think it's metal.
Oh, like a lot of the old.
Not as we understand it to be.
Right. Like some kind of alloy that's. I think alloy is made of different ones.
Alloys are made of different metals.
Yeah, I think.
But like, I think it's going to be something more complicated than that as well. You know, it's going to be like a series of like multiple layers of nanotechnology.
Yeah. Let me have a look at something because I'm trying to remember something, but I also can't remember the general science behind it. So alloy numbers. I kind of think like just like something to do with the amount of things in alloys and that. Like we can only do it to like 8 levels, but I don't know what it is, 8 something like that. I don't know. I don't think it's like maybe
7
it's
times.
There's only 7 here. I don't
highest
know.
Strength,
but I don't know. It was. I don't think it was that though. It was something else. It was like how you make it and how many different layers to create the alloy. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, we can only do like 8, whatever it is.
And
this thing that they took out of
had like 50.
It was like 30 something.
Yeah.
And then they took out of some person that was talking about how they think they were abducted, and then they had this lump appear after a bit, and they took it out, and it's like they implanted them.
Yeah.
Which is funny enough. Like a lot of these things happen a lot more than you'd think.
Yeah.
It's really surprising when you actually look at them all. Everything happens a lot more, especially in England.
Yeah.
UK, this seems to be one of the hotspots the UK does.
Well,
so.
it's like a fairly common knowledge in the UFO circles that a lot of UFOs appear around nations that have nuclear capabilities.
Yeah, definitely. That's 100%,
Yeah.
And I reckon there's something to that in general. It makes sense.
Because whatever's going to be a quote-unquote warp drive is going to be nuclear-based, and it's probably going to require a fusion drive of some kind. Yeah. Whether it be full fusion or cold fusion, something like that, it's going to be an immensely powerful source of energy.
True, that
you can then put into something and then create a
pyramid.
A warp around it, you know?
Yeah, because there's got to be some reason why they're bringing it, why they're coming back.
It's like
there could be like a big, like the pyramids could be big power chambers, and there's a bunch of them around the world, and it's gonna power because the moon's actually a spacecraft.
Yeah. But you know the way things travel through space in like a warp drive, quote unquote.
Right.
Like in Star Trek,
phase through shit as well.
Yeah, in Star Trek they talk at one point about it because like Scotty goes like, "Oh, I never thought of when trying to teleport someone at faster than light speed that you had to calculate it as though space was the thing that was moving." And it's like, yeah, but that's what you're doing when you're at a warp drive.
From your perspective,
it's not even that. You're literally creating a bubble of non-universe around yourself, and just whipping that bubble of non-universe through everything else in the universe.
Like gravity manipulation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that's like exactly like the Bubblers Eye explanation of how the.
But you know what's
UFOs
fucked up as well? There's actually a guy who did the calculations for this. And he was like, the way you do it, you'd have an elliptical drive that goes like, not elliptical, a circular drive that goes like that. Originally, it was a circular drive.
Yeah,
and he calculated using the circular drive that you'd need a fissionable amount of material
Yeah.
Equal to Jupiter to be able to pull it off. So it was impossible, right?
At the time, yeah.
Then a guy later on was like, well, actually, if you change it from a straight circle to an ellipsis, it takes down the actual amount of energy you need for some reason to like 25% of Jupiter in fissionable material.
Right.
That sounds...
It's like a hard kind of one, how I had it in the end.
But that's the thing. Potentially, these things are just a giant circle because that's the shape you need to like create this bubble. Mm-hmm. And then they're able to zip in any direction once they're in the bubble. But that's how you need to create that energy, as well, with a sort of circular surface.
Yeah.
You know?
It's really interesting like that. It makes a lot of sense too that it would essentially be like whipping the universe around you.
The universe is moving around you, not the other way around.
You don't need,
because that way you don't have to worry about the speed of light. The speed of light doesn't exist around you. You're in a bubble of non-universe.
Technically, though, I mean, wouldn't you need to worry about the speed of light for everything? You'd think for everything outside of it. I mean, everything we've seen proves not.
So the way this drive works is it compresses space-time in front of you and expands space-time behind you.
Mm-hmm.
And by doing that, it ripples space-time around you, and you can go faster and faster and faster, and potentially, according to the calculations, it would allow you to travel faster than the speed of light. But here's the interesting thing. Because you're not actually travelling, you're sitting still, technically.
Yeah. Everything else is travelling.
Yeah. The relativity doesn't matter. So you don't spend an extra million of years getting to this point, and everyone else on Earth has already died by the time you got there. You're instantly there.
So it kind of like works outside of everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like, even like the little things we have seen, assuming the UFOs that we've seen do that. Like, literally just the story from, I think it was that David Fravor one that's always on Joe Rogan and stuff, always talked about.
Yeah.
I think even that, like, when he went from, like, surface level, when the radar was blipping, it went surface level, and then within the space of another radar blip, which is each second, apparently, it had gone out of range, which means it had gone at least 60,000 feet, 6,000 feet, whatever the actual... I forget the actual amount.
However large the distance of the
like,
radar is.
At least past the stratosphere or however...
Straight out of radar range.
Which is...
It was very much in radar range, and then suddenly was completely out of radar range.
Yeah, right in the middle of radar range and then gone. And if I can go underwater without like being affected by the speed, which makes sense if everything's just whopping around.
Yeah, because would
you go through stuff?
I mean, potentially.
Yeah, because it makes sense that you would have to, otherwise you'd fuck a lot of things up.
Well, that's the thing. It's
you'd never know. You'd just die because it's impossible that you'd never.
If you tried to travel at the speed of light, things would hit you before you saw it.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be impossible not to.
But if you've got a drive that allows you to essentially create a bubble again of non-universe that you just slip through, and then everything around the universe just closes back around it. It's not even like the thing has been like torn apart.
Yeah,
it just never was there.
Yeah. You never were there more.
Yeah.
It's kind of like...
So you could potentially go through rock, you could go through fucking...
Yeah, I think it would have to go like that, definitely.
Because otherwise you would just die.
Which is kind of why it kind of kills off the idea of Star Wars. Have you seen that? One of the later ones.
Oh, the Halsey maneuver or whatever
Is that the thing where they shoot forward and go through them? Yeah. So why was this never attempted before? Because it, in theory, shouldn't work.
Also, in the lore of the universe, doesn't work.
If it doesn't work now, then that really brings into question many, many things.
Hyperspace is literally, it's not just travelling at the speed of light. You're literally ripping a hole in the dimension of the universe and travelling through a slip into a different part of the universe.
But they're just like, don't matter.
Yeah.
Disney in it.
Disney it.
Disney it.
Fucking Disney that shit. I did think though how interesting it would be in the far future. You could have a light speed torpedo that travelled at like 98% the speed of light. It wouldn't have to be big. You could fire it into a planet, and the entire planet would set on fire.
Yeah, it was like that. old idea that had a satellite that had like just big giant pieces of iron in, like a big dagger, like a big stake, a wooden stake, but of iron or some kind of metal, and dropping it from a satellite right up.
Oh yeah, no,
by the time it hit, it would just destroy.
It's not. It's tungsten.
Tungsten. Okay.
So what the idea
shit.
is, what they did, the idea is to have it in like a big reload chamber full of them.
Yeah.
And you can literally like spin it to the point where it will like stay on target because of the centrifugal force or whatever it is. The way you spin a bullet in the barrel keeps it steady. It's the same principle. You spin it and then you drop it. And literally, you can drop something that's like it weighs about it's quite thin, but it weighs about 2 tons because tungsten is fucking
make
heavy.
it thicker, though, be even better.
Yeah, and then it spins.
That's what a lot of ladies told me.
Yeah, it impacts into the ground, and it would create a detonation far larger than Hiroshima. It would wipe out entire cities, and there would be absolutely no radioactive fallout. It's fantastic.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, the issue is just getting it up there, which is...
SpaceX is on that, though, don't worry.
Yeah,
you can take 100 tons into space now. That's 50 reloads.
I was watching that guy... what's his name? Like, Bert something. Who's like a famous moon denier. Moon landing.
Right.
He was on a podcast. It was Danny Jones' podcast, I think. And there was the host. There was the guy who they... thingy, and there was a NASA astronaut that had been, who's like in his 90s now, but he was like on, I think it was the thing after, so Apollo 12 or 13, one of them. I think it was 13 actually.
Well, 13 didn't make it to the moon.
Okay, well 12 or 14 then I guess.
I think 13 had to loop round. 13 had to loop round. It was the one that Tom Hanks did a movie about.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And they had all the catastrophes on board, and they had to try and fix it with all the random shit that they had.
I watched a documentary about that.
Yeah, it's fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
All because it was what was it now? There was one bit of loose something.
That's the thing as well. Why would you, if you were trying to fake a fucking trip around the moon, why would you do that? Why would you make yourself look stupid and incompetent? But everyone in the world was sitting there watching this shit happen.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, we've said this before. Like, I could sit here and give you strawman or whatever it's called, like give you explanations for every part of it as to why it was faked, but.
Well, the first one, again, I genuinely think if you can potentially argue that the first time we went to the moon was a fake.
Well, I can understand why people would say it. Anyway.
Yeah, but subsequent journeys to the moon are very much real. There's stuff we've left behind that the Chinese have confirmed. There's no reason they'd do that without
unless there is a worldwide cabal and we don't realise it still. Yeah. I mean, that's another...
I think it's unlikely with the way China are at the moment.
It's a bit of a worry, though, when you look at the Epstein files, because that's another thing, too.
Also, the other
CIA, FBI, and many, many different countries are involved in it. Like,
the other thing, though, again, like, there's so many people were involved in the Apollo missions.
Yeah.
And literally none of them came out as a whistleblower.
That's the real thing.
That's the real thing. There's whistleblowers for fucking everything. Yep. Not a single one said it was fake.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting now, though, when you listen, like, they were on that podcast and they were watching bits about, it was a SpaceX thing where they're saying they don't have the technology, to get out of the atmosphere at that point. Right. But I just think it was because they were talking about a bigger one and we were talking about going a different way.
Yeah, because again, right, what they were launching into space before weighed at most 500 kilograms.
Yeah, and the new shit
that
like
included the people probably.
Hundreds of thousands of tons.
Literally,
or megatons. Sorry.
Well, the SpaceX can move 100. No, I think it's 200 tons into space in a single launch.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That is a phenomenally large amount of fucking thrust.
I watched Mr. Beast go there and he was like just looking at how they make each of them. There's like these little discs that like kind of octagonal or hexagon discs that they put all across it to like stop the heat and that. Yeah.
The heat shielding is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And
he
again,
was holding it like, and he was blowtorching into it and he was obviously not hurting his hand at all.
Yeah. And that's the thing, though. Again, these people, there's so many people all of them explode. Yeah, because they're pushing them beyond tolerance to find out how to make them better.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Anyway, they don't all explode in any manner.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure there's been a few of them.
But every single one of them, they're pushing beyond tolerance.
Yeah.
Every single one.
Oh, it's kind
Unless they have a mission to carry out,
well,
they're pushing them to the extreme to make a better one.
Yeah, I think the hope is like, it's more that you'll make it so that it's not the extreme is being pushed. It's just this is what it can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're going to be reusable, aren't they? Is the idea?
Yeah. Look at that fucking thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like a fucking tower block taking off into space.
It's crazy how big they are.
Yeah.
Like
look at
the
it.
size of these things, and I didn't realise there are so many. What would you call it? Where it would shoot off from? What would you call it?
Launch sites.
Launch sites. Yeah. There were so many launch sites all over the world, just with ones ready to go.
Yeah.
Like I'm guessing, like the smaller ones, because these are like the big ones, and it's
Yeah.
able to take, like you said, 100,000 people at a time.
One of the most exciting moments is when they first made one of these, and they launched it.
Yeah.
And
I think we watched that on here.
Yeah, but the entire fucking launch pad just gets destroyed, just burnt into oblivion, annihilated as it launches, because it is such a phenomenal force that it just rips through the fucking concrete.
And they do talk about this as well. It's why it's good putting things on to remind me.
Yeah.
Because I remember they do talk as well in this about they plan to power it because the water on the moon.
Yeah.
It's how they're going to do it. Obviously, people, like the way you're going to do that is like shoot, because there's a lot less inertia. There's no inertia.
Yeah.
Because there's no atmosphere and all that.
But
so
honestly,
shoot off easy. It's getting out of the atmosphere is a hard thing.
Yeah.
And on without flying off to the sides and stuff too, and crashing into someone's farm in Russia.
It's phenomenal. The work that they are doing is beyond so many other people's capabilities in the same space.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, there's not even that much in the same space. There's a Chinese one, or they're obviously government one more so.
There's Russia still sort of trying to
Russia
launch some
doing
stuff
their
into
thing.
space.
India, they do their thing. And private companies, I only know of a few like this, and what's it called? I keep it Blue Ocean or something like that. The Amazon one, the Bezos one.
Oh, Blue Origin.
Blue Origin.
Yeah. And now there's New Glenn.
What the hell is that?
New Glenn is their answer to Elon Musk's previous rocket.
oh, that's a rocket.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So their previous one, I can't remember what it was called now, but that launched a lot of stuff into space. The Falcon, that was it.
Okay.
And Bezos has been working on his version of the Falcon for fucking years.
Right.
And that is now working, and it's in production, and it does work, but it's not anywhere near as impressive as the Starship.
And then, like, they've even got apparently the biomes ready for, like, when they get to Mars, getting to Mars and stuff. Well, the
plan is that they're originally just going to launch shitloads of robots to do all the setup for them.
Well, I mean, that's one way to do it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you still got, this is the idea of how it would look once it's built. You still got to go and build it.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The robots will build it, and then we'll go into it once it's built.
Yeah, and once stuff's had a chance to grow in that as well. Because you can't go over there straight away when it's being planted. You're screwed then.
Yeah.
Because what are you going to do?
That would be so interesting, man.
They've even got, like, apparently as well, because they're, like, obviously growing different animals and stuff back from extinction. And within this decade, apparently, we'll have woolly mammoths back.
Yeah, they're really working hard on that one.
Yeah, that's
because there's lots of
we've already got direwolves.
Yeah, there's lots of DNA available. But guys, let's stop before we get to Sabretooth. Yeah. I don't want that fucker back.
I mean, yeah, I'd agree with that too.
There's a reason why we've got an inbuilt fear of fucking of cats, and that's it.
This here is a woolly mammoth cat.
A hamster.
Woolly mammoth hamster.
They've taken the woolly mammoth DNA from its fur and they've put it into a hamster.
Yeah.
That's so fucking cute, man.
How they take the jump,
They're cute as shit.
I don't know if that means that maybe hamsters are like the nearest relatives to it. If that would mean, or
no, it's just because it's a mammal and they
small.
and also they breed very quickly so that you can sort of see how it genetically works out.
This thing here, though, look. This holds the different DNA of like a bunch of different species.
Yeah.
Like over 500 or something, or 300.
Yeah.
Just in case, nuke hits, whatever, blows up.
You can grow
Animals,
more.
they just go extinct. Yeah, you just got DNA to grow some more.
Yeah.
And say, like you want to grow it for different reasons, you can just grow meat as well now. I'll show you that in a sec. But these are dire wolves, look, eating a meat cake.
Holy shit.
It's confidential still where the dire wolves are. Nobody knows other than them. Which is why he had to just give him a cake and they went and delivered it for him.
That's mad. I mean, the thing is, right? If you can build like enough of a compound on Mars, like not that size, but like a huge compound, like 3, well, maybe 4 or 5 of those.
Yeah.
And you put enough, like you don't put too many people in there. You put like 100 people in that area. That's fine.
Yeah, they've got like,
That's plenty. That's like
that.
park space. That's
Yeah.
like grocery area space. That's like
But also,
farming
look,
space.
if you can grow this kind of meat, without having to
Printing
get a
the
chicken.
meat. Yeah.
This isn't even printing now.
Huh?
This is a new level. It's not 3D printing anymore. This is just growing the meat.
Oh, that's where they grow it in a petri dish, basically.
Yeah. I don't think there's much of an explanation on here about how they do it. Let's have a look. I'll take it off bit by bit. I'm gonna keep doing this because obviously, we're gonna get copyrighted if we don't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep stopping us on it. It's cloning.
Yeah, so they are literally growing meat. That's fucking crazy.
It's basically essentially what it is. But it's all biological. If you put them under the microscope, there'll be no difference between the grown one and the normal one.
Yeah.
And in a minute, they get them to try both, cooked by that Nick Giovanni guy.
Yeah.
And they can't tell. They tried to guess and even get it wrong still, but they just can't tell, Which makes perfect sense to me. I don't reckon you'd be able to tell.
That's vegan meat right there.
It is vegan meat.
Yeah.
I would switch to that, especially as we were talking about with
if
cows.
it's cheaper and if it's just as good for you.
I think the actual, now that with the technology already existing, I don't think the actual meat itself would be expensive because all they do is take a cell, apparently, of a chicken and grow
I don't know,
it.
that looks like a lot of equipment.
Yeah, but they've already got the equipment, I'm saying, though.
But last
a few
time I
places
checked, it was
having
like
you wouldn't get this down at KFC,
Yeah.
You'd have to order the meat.
Last time I checked, though, like an artificial burger was like $200. So, I mean, to be fair, as things go, they do get cheaper. So it could be like,
that's
I don't
when
know,
it gets
tenner for a
mainstream.
chicken breast or something. Now.
That's when it gets mainstream, and
Yeah.
it is that once they figure out ways to do it cheap, because nobody, even a tenner, nobody's ever going to pay a tenner for a chicken breast.
No, fuck that.
And
Unless you're a vegan and you're like, I just want bacon.
Yeah, that's fair. Like I said, though, I can understand if this option was available. I think I would choose it over cows and pigs because after seeing them use like you wouldn't want to eat chimps, would you?
But the thing is, like, if you don't
then again, actually,
eat
I don't know.
those
I might eat a
animals,
chimp.
then what's the point of having them around?
What?
Like, what do you think is going to happen to all the cows if we stop eating cows?
To say there's no need to have them around. That's not the only reason we have animals is to eat them.
No, I know.
We want milk.
But there's going to be a lot less cows around.
Yeah, well, we probably wouldn't have the milk either.
There'd be like,
Yeah, there'd be less cows.
there'd be like a few people who would own cows.
for pets.
Yeah,
Just because
they like cows.
you're right. Yeah, us stopping eating it will
Yeah.
essentially probably because they don't do anything
It
else.
will make them more
They're
endangered.
domesticated. Same
Yeah.
as domesticated pigs too. They can go off
Yeah.
and be feral though.
Yeah,
They can still have.
so can cows.
They're not great though. Still, when they.
But
go
you
off to
don't
be
want feral cows and pigs running about the UK. That would be horrible.
Well, yeah.
Feral pigs are bastards.
Well, I mean,
And cows that don't know people are bastards because they end up being quite a few bulls.
Yeah, I think that they die off too quickly anyway because they're all idiots. I don't think they'd last long enough to have a few generations, depending on what it needs,
Right.
to be properly feral. Because even a pig, when you go out, and it says like 3 months, it looks kind of feral again.
Yeah.
They still don't have the mindset. They're not smart like it.
Well, no, because
It takes
they've
a couple of
got no
generations.
predators. That's the problem again. Like if you live in a world where there's no predators apart from the things that take you away when you die, so no one can tell.
Right,
You know what I mean? They're just like, yeah, everything's fine.
I think the thing that kills them a lot as well is just not having food. They don't know how to like. I think pigs are better though. To be fair. Jesus Christ, man. Fucking
Motherfucker.
hell. Jesus, sneeze and sneeze.
Mm.
Should we end this anyway then? And then it's up to you if you want to do wrestling stuff. If you have time, we'll figure it out after.
Yeah. But yeah, for now, that has been Squishy Logic.
That has indeed.
That was a great one.
Yeah. We had
That
lot
little fucking ape stole my heart.
little
Well, quite
chunky
large
motherfucker.
ape. Yeah.
The chunky bugger.
Yeah. But I
Have a look at the
respect that.
videos for anyone who is just listening, which is obviously the majority.
Yeah.
Japan, Cairo,
Yes.
Egypt,
Yes.
United States,
San Francisco.
or anyone really, the world. I'm gonna start like paying a bit of money to
Moscow.
push it around. I think we both should like try and like whenever we got a bit of like spare couple of quid or something, try and do a thing for it, and that will go down lovely. Having a somebody blowing their nose by the mic.
Oh, I was trying to get it away, but I don't think my neck allowed me to get far enough.
Should just turn the mic.
I should have done, yeah.
Mic's move, man. It makes you feel.
At least
good.
it's right at the end of the episode.
Exactly. It doesn't really matter. Like, I love that whole mic. I don't know why. There's something nice about like grabbing the mic and be like, yeah. I'd prefer it to be on like an arm, but eventually we'll have arms for it.
But
Anyway, yeah.
that's been Squishy Logic for this week. Thank you for listening.
Don't tell me what to do.
Thank them for listening.
Thank you very much, everybody,
There
for
we go.
listening. I very much appreciate it, and please like and subscribe. We do this for all of you, but we also do it for us too, because we enjoy it. But please let us know if you have ideas for what we can do in the future. And I want to start making like a few more like lone videos. I don't have to be lone, but I mean non-podcast.
Yeah.
Like actual
Separate
videos.
videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out though. But we'll have more Wrestling Stupid, or some Wrestling Stupid at some point when I've got enough to make some episodes now, so I'm going to start doing it.
Nice.
Yeah. We're going to how to present it and all that.
Yeah.
Anyway, suck my thong. Keep it squishy, Nathan.
Until next time, be logical, Carl.
I always do. But for everybody else,
think
remember,
that's true.
eat chicken meat and grow it on your pee-pee.
Ah, yay!
Go
Pee-pee
it.
chicken meat.
Huh?
Pee-pee chicken meat.
What now?
Pee-pee chicken meat.
Pee-pee chicken meat, exactly, man.
Pee-pee chicken meat.
Kanzi, he is really, really cool.
Kanzi.
He has got them smart wiles, but don't worry, he's not in the Epstein files.
Not yet.
With us. I mean, I mispronounced Musk then. I went to say Musk, and I just coughed at the beginning. I missed the M, and then I just had a bit of a stroke at the end, to be honest.
Right.
Mini stroke, so it's okay.
We're not in them.
You know who really had a mini stroke, though, actually?
Who?
Musk. Well, that's it. Sounded weird, actually. I meant up his PP, just to clarify.
Right.
I meant that he's got a small willy.
Right. You brought us back on.
Oh, what? Bye.
Bye.